Hey, what's up YouTube? CAWWE12W here with another video, and one more time another review. And in this video, of course, as you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and review my Sideshow Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter Jason figure. And it's already revamped. I already touched them up a little bit, and not much, just a bit. And I was gonna go ahead and post up a review of him before I revamped him, but I said, hey, what the heck, I was so excited about this figure. I've been wanting him for quite some time now, and I finally got him. So I've been really wanting to revamp this figure, because it was ridiculous. The shirt that he had was like, no way. Anyways, let's get into the figure and I'll get into more detail. But there you have it, guys. Friday the 13th Part 4, done by Sideshow Collectibles, of course. And this is a pretty costly figure. That's why it took me some time to get it, because it is very expensive on eBay, which is the only place you can probably get them right now. And I believe so that out of all the Jason figures that have been done by Sideshow, I believe this is the one that goes more expensive, along with the Jason X exclusive also goes very expensive. But if you look at the Jason X, if he's not an exclusive, he goes for for an affordable price, decent, so. But this one, if it's an exclusive or if it's not an exclusive, it still goes for an expensive price, so. But like I said in my in my unboxing video, I got them for a very, very decent price. I mean, it's amazing the price I got them for. I guess I got blessed, so. But anyways, I decided to go with this pose. This is the way I'm gonna be posing them, and because I really like that pose that I really like the fact that in the hand it comes with the ability for you to go ahead and shove the machete in between his hand, as Tommy Jarvis' sister in the film did that at the end. So I thought it was pretty cool. I actually put the other weapon on his hand here too. Thought it looked pretty cool also. They don't want to leave it just in the box with no use, so I was like, what the heck, why not just put it on there? And it looks pretty cool. I like the way he's holding it. It looks pretty cool. So yeah, I revamped the shirt, as you can see. I just finished watching the film. I actually watched it last night, just didn't finish watching it. I actually watched just the ending last night, and I gotta say, the shirt was like a green black, like a dark green. It glimps kind of black, and as you can see there, you can see that I got just that tone that I wanted. It's like, it's a green black. And so pretty much, I had to do this because, like I said earlier in my video, in this video, the shirt that Sideshow provided for this figure, it was absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why they would put him a gray shirt with white thread on. There's nothing, there's not one scene that they show in the movie that Jason has a shirt that's gray with white thread. I mean, not even his black green shirt that he had white thread. So I eliminated that. Like I said, I dyed it, weathered it, and made it look, like the accurate color in the film, which was a black green. It was green, but it was dark green. It glimps kind of black in some scenes, but it was dark, but you can still excuse me, you can still see the green in the shirt in the film. So yeah. And the stand, Friday the 13th, the final chapter. The pants, I decided to keep them this color, the way they came with Sideshow, because I noticed in the film they are this color. So that's a plus on the Sideshow. On the Sideshow, point of view, the pants are actually this color. I was actually gonna weather them, but then if I would have weathered them, they would have looked darker, and I didn't want them to look darker because they look pretty good. So yeah, I did notice in the film he has like towards the end he has like a little hole here with blood. I might go ahead and do that to bring more accuracy, and I'll probably go ahead and do there's a cut here where Tommy Jarvis' sister cuts him here also, right before they knock the mask off of him. But at the same time, the way that I have him with this pose, that cut still had not happened. So I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You know, I'll probably go ahead and take a look at a couple of things that you know he probably had right at the time where Tommy Jarvis' sister does this to his hand. But anyways, the thing about here, he did have it that I know when Tommy Jarvis' sister did, you know, that. So but anyways, all in all, like I said, I really love the figure. Like I said in my unboxing video, I didn't get this figure exclusive, but I'm glad that I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I really love this pose. I mean, I've been staring at this figure every time I'm in my living room. Is like I just stare at him and I just love it, because you know I just love the way the pose, you know, it's, and then with the shirt revamped and all that, I just love this pose. I mean, it's amazing. And I really liked it the way the mask looks also. Let me see if I can get that angle. Okay, it'll focus. Anyways, you know, I really like the way the mask Sideshow did it, because another thing I noticed from the film was that here, if you look at these two corners here, they're really tight, and they're tight in his head. But then if you've watched the film, guys, if you haven't seen the movie, you know, if you want to go ahead and you know, and prove that this is right, in this side of the mask, you know, you probably can't see it because my background is white, but I'll put my hand. If you look, this side here, it's like sticking out, and that's exactly how it was in the movie, you know. And I actually, when I put the mask on after I took him out of the box, I was like, you know, I stared at it and I was like, I gotta see if this is accuracy, and it was accurate. So plus on that one to Sideshow. And as you know, the mask does come off. I didn't want to take it off, but I'll take it off for you guys. Why not? Hold on a second, and boom, there it is. Like I usually say, there's the head sculpt, and what can I say? You know, it's a good head sculpt, you know, done by Sideshow. And you know, the blood coming out, you know, just like he looked at the end of the film, you know. So it's pretty good. It's not bad looking, you know. I give this head sculpt, I would say a 9, you know. And you know, I give it a 9 because I still think that maybe, you know, there was a few little things they should have added it, you know, probably, you know, giving it like a darker look. But hey, it's not bad though. You know, it passes for a head sculpt of Sideshow Collectibles for a part 4. So yeah, guys, let me put the mask back on. This is the mask right here. As you can see, the blood coming out here from the machete hit, or actually the axe hit that the girl from part 3 gave him. So yeah, let me go ahead and put the mask back on. Bear with me, guys, for 1 second. So I put the camera down so I can put this bad boy back on Jason. Alright. Alright. So it's back on. So yeah, guys, that's the review for my Friday the 13th part 4. The final chapter figure. And I'm gonna be doing a review pretty soon on my Freddy Krueger figure of Sideshow. I haven't done it yet. I was gonna do it, but this one just has amazed me so much. How after I revamped the shirt, you know, I just love the way it looked, that, you know, I just wanted to do the review as fast as possible. So yeah, so you know, big ups on this figure. I like it, I love it. If you haven't gotten it, go get it. It's really worth it. I'm just letting you know it's costly, you know. And oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, I left this open too here on the shirt because I noticed that in part 4 he actually has it. In some scene he does have it buttoned up, but on most of the scenes he has it open like that. So that's why I actually kept it, and I think it looks cooler like that as well. I really like that too. The mask as well, like that was another thing I didn't mention. You know, I didn't touch the mask. I left the mask also, you know, exactly how it came. I really like this mask, so I'm not really gonna touch it. I'm gonna just leave it like that. I think it looks cool enough. I'll probably dirty it up a little more, maybe, we'll see. But yeah, guys, that's my review on the Sideshow Friday the 13th, the final chapter figure. Go get it. It's on eBay. Sometimes, you know, it's a little bit rare, but whenever somebody puts it up, trust me, it's costly. But this is the one that you don't see too much on eBay, and that's why it's probably very costly. But anyways, guys, stay tuned for more videos and reviews as well. I got a Tony Montana figure from Scarface on the way, and stay tuned for that. That should be coming up in a few days, coming from Hong Kong, so it takes some time. And I'm also gonna be getting also a Jack Nicholson Joker figure from Hot Toys, so that's coming soon. And of course, you know, you already saw that I got a head sculpt from One, so I got a Halloween 1 figure coming, which that's how I call it. And also, of course, my father's figure, that's in the works already. Head sculpt is already started by a buddy of mine, which I'm gonna go ahead and review who he is. Most of you probably know him on the Freaks, because he's on the Freak forums, and he's a professional sculptor, so most of you have probably heard of him. But yeah, guys, that's the figure. Stay tuned. God bless, and don't forget to you know, rate the video, comment, let me know what you guys think on this guy, how, you know, how the revamp looks, the revamp, you know, looks, you know. So yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe right up there. Alright, thanks guys, God bless you. CAWWE12W here, signing off.